You know when you're really young and you have a lot of ideas? Some can be good, but for the most part, they're pretty bad. Now, I wasn't the smartest kid on the block, and I've always had this heavy sense of bad luck. Like the other day, I opened the fridge and the stand that holds up our chips and stuff fell on my head. Pretty bad luck right there. But that's not the story I want to tell you all today. No, the story I want to tell you today is how I almost died. As a kid, I want to say around the age of 10 or 11, I lived in a house with my mom, dad, and 2 cousins. I watched a ton of movies and played video games all day when I wasn't in school, mostly World of Warcraft and RuneScape. But that didn't stop me from being a rambunctious little scamp. Everything I saw in movies I would want to do in real life. Like most kids my age did. While I can't remember the name of the movie that I watched that caused this idea, I do remember the scene that made me want to reenact it. There is this guy who gets locked in the trunk of a car, and he tries to kick his way out. I'm not too sure how it all came together, but the scene that sticks in my head right now is this. He fails a lot. Like, he keeps on trying to kick this door open, and he keeps on failing. Next, he goes for the seats. He tries kicking it in the seats. Me, being the little kid as I was, think, hey, I can do that. Oh, wow, I could totally do that. Not a problem. I could totally do what that guy just did. Getting locked in a car and kicking the trunk open, I could totally do that. 100% confident I can do that. Easy. So, I walk outside and I open my cousin's car. It's really hot. But whatever. I'm a kid. Nothing bothers me. I can do whatever I want. I am impervious to damage. At least that's what young me thought. I popped open the trunk and I laid down. And now, before I continue, I want you guys to know that my cousin's car wasn't that big. It was an old 93 BMW 525i. Now, you can Google that if you want to. So the trunk space was lacking. Anyway, back to the story. I laid down and look around to see if anybody was around. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get any trouble. Mom? Dad? Anybody outside? Not a single person's here. Time to play. Yes! Now how did the movie go? You got locked in the trunk, and then he kicked it open. I could totally do that. Look how much space there is. There's not that much, but I could totally do it. I'm small. I could fit. I could totally do it. No problem. I look around and I see that no, nobody's here. I can do whatever I want. So I close the trunk door. Now I'm confident. I'm 100% confident at this point. I know I got this. I know I can absolutely kick this trunk door open easily. No problem whatsoever. So, with all the force of a 10-year-old, I kicked as hard as I could into the trunk, and I failed. Hey, it's dark in here. It's kind of hot. I like it. I like the heat. No problem. Okay, now, how am I supposed to do this again? I give it one good kick, and I'm absolutely sure I could do better than the guy in the movie. Not a problem. What? That didn't work. No problem. Not a problem whatsoever. I still got this. My confidence still at 100%. I'll try one more time. I kick with all of my might again. Fail again. Now, I sit there and I wonder, What am I doing wrong? I have to be doing something. There's this. It was done in the movie. Like, I know I can do better than the movie. It's a movie. Real life is obviously way easier than a movie. I don't really want to damage my cousin's car, so I don't go for the seats. I don't try to kick those open just yet. About 10 minutes pass by. I'm still not really sure what to do at this point. I'm kind of... I don't know. It's getting really hot. It's getting really hot in this car. But, I don't really care. I'm a kid. I like the heat. I like to sweat. I like to do it. It's fine. I am confident. So I go for my third kick. I fail again. Why aren't you working? What is going on? Why can't I do this? I saw it in the movie. There's no way I can't do this. My confidence is about 50%. What happened in the movie? I have no clue. What did this guy do? What am I doing wrong that the guy in the movie did? Because eventually he got the trunk open. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing wrong at this point. So I go for the seats. And then I realize. Oh no. My cousin put a subwoofer back here. It's a pretty big one too, and I can't really get to the seats. This is not looking good for young me. I can't even turn. The seats are just like the trunk space is so small. I can't turn to go and try and angle myself to kick anything. I can't get out. So 15 minutes have passed by me trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. I'm at a loss. It's really hot at this point. I am sweating bullets. I now care. I care a lot. I am dying of heat. I'm not happy at this point. I'm very scared. I'm very, very scared. So I go for as many kicks as I can get. I use my hands too. I'm pounding away on this trunk. And I'm trying my best. I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I'm trying to get anybody to come help me. But wait a minute. I remembered I checked. I already checked. There's nobody here. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm not... I don't know what to do anymore. It's not working. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh. Somebody. Anybody? Help. I didn't want to get in trouble, remember? What am I supposed to do? Someone has to come get me, right? No? So 30 minutes pass by, and I'm not feeling too hot. Everything is getting kind of blurry. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm pretty scared. I'm feeling death's embrace. I don't have any confidence in myself at this point anymore. I'm unsure what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. I can just keep yelling and screaming for help. But there's no one around. I checked. So I start to give up. I'm too tired. I'm really tired at this point. There's nothing for me to do anymore. I have zero confidence in my ability at this point. I have nothing but a spark of hope. I hear the door open. The door to my house. Someone came outside. Hope. There's so much hope in me right now. My hope levels are literally over 9,000 right now, so I just give it one last attempt. I kick, I yell, I pound on this door with my little 10-year-old hands, and I try to get the attention so bad. I am yelling, I am screaming, I am doing everything in my power to get the attention of whoever walked out the door. I don't care if I get in trouble. I don't care. I am dying. I feel death. The person outside sounds pretty confused, but I know they heard me. They opened up the trunk, and it's my cousin. He's the one who opened the trunk. He sees me, and I'm drenched in sweat. He asks, "What were you doing in there?" Nothing. I was just playing a game. So I walk inside and I shower, and I've never spoke of that incident ever again. Now, my parents kind of watch my videos, so, Mom, Dad, I'm sorry I almost died. And to Danny, my cousin, thanks for saving my life there. I appreciate it. So, I'm not too sure if my cousin ever told my parents that I was playing in the trunk of his car, and nobody ever really confronted me about it, but it was a pretty terrifying experience. It taught me that sometimes stuff in movies is just that. Stuff in movies. Needless to say, I kept trying other stuff from what I saw on TV, and I think I've given my parents more scares than I'm proud to admit. But that's life for you. I was a troublemaker as a kid, and now I make YouTube videos about it. Life's funny, isn't it? Hey, if you like this video and you want to hear more, then hit that like button and comment what you thought. And now, I had a ton of fun recording this, and I planned it all out. The idea kind of just came to me, and I was super excited. I just really wanted to bring it out as soon as I could. So, again, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Peace out, everybody. Bye.